Hello, Taurus. It's confirmation in Tarot. There could be communication, maybe even travel for some of you. But it's confirmation in Tarot, and I'm back to do your mid-month love reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus and cross watchers for the sign of Taurus. Let's see, what do we have in store for Taurus? Especially cross watchers. Uh-oh, the Sun. The Knight of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a fire sign, but especially a Leo in particular. So Taurus, I feel like somebody's emotional. Like somebody's trying to balance the good with the bad. Like everything is not all good, but everything is not all bad either. But somebody wants to take some type of action, but still try to be in control of your emotions. Like you don't want to be overly excited about something, but at the same time, you don't want to be in gloom. So let's see. Because something might happen. You can suddenly leave somebody out in the cold, especially if you're juggling two lovers. I feel like you communicate that you'll still be there if there are children involved. Like I'll still be there for the child, but I don't want to be romantically involved with you. Put some more cards. Yep, I said that. Father. Like somebody still wants to be a devoted father to the child, but not necessarily the relationship. Taurus. Could be dealing with the Virgo or Scorpio, but Taurus, I feel like you really learned the lessons that you needed to learn. You're really coming up out of your shell, and I feel like you could have been holding back. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. I just feel like I gotta pull one more. I don't know, 5, but I usually do 15. Past, present, future. Oh, Queen of Swords. Yeah, so you're definitely cutting somebody off. You're definitely cutting something out. I feel like you weren't getting enough in this relationship. You've been holding back on speaking your truth. You've been just keeping it to yourself, not really trying to cause too much conflict. But I feel like you can't stop the inevitable. What's going to happen is supposed to happen. I feel like in the past, you felt good about this relationship. You felt, comfortable. But then things started to change. And you were still trying to, I feel like, balance old emotions with the new ones. Like, yeah, we used to be happy. And I want to keep that in mind as we go through these trials and tribulations. But at the end of the day, I just can't do this anymore. Something has to change. We have to change. Especially if there are children involved. Like I said, somebody will still be completely devoted to the child. Maybe still come by and visit and take care of their responsibilities as the child grows older. But as far as the relationship, no, somebody's getting cut off. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I feel like there's some truth that is hidden that's going to come out unexpectedly, maybe during an argument or some type of discussion. Something that somebody's been holding really, really close to their chest, and all of a sudden it just pours out. Yeah, somebody's skeletons that they were keeping in the closet, it's about to come out. Somebody can't hide it anymore. No matter how hard they try. Yeah, somebody doesn't feel like they're. It's not even a lot of emotions in here. It's no cups. This like the first reading where it's no cup at all. These swords, pentacles. It's a lot of pentacles here. Wands. Well, it's even one wand. So somebody's taking. I feel like that means somebody's taking definite action. There will be only one action to be taken, and that's cutting this shit off. It's no emotion here. It's no love. It's just strict, like, planning or following through with something meaningful. Let's see this Tower card for Taurus mid-month. Why is this Tower card here for Taurus Knight of Pentacles, so that's you. I feel like you slowly come to this place. For some of you, you slowly come to this place in your life where you can be alone, where you feel okay being by yourself. Some of you could have felt like you just always needed a partner. I feel like now that has changed. Like, you know what? I'm happier when I'm alone, and this was a big fear for me. But for others of you, I also feel like it took somebody a while to come to this realization. Yeah, I said that. Of where true happiness is, be it Two of Pentacles, that's another person or another place, another being, but somebody who's realizing that their happiness is not with this person, it's not in this relationship. One more card. You could feel like this is a toxic relationship. Yeah, that you need to take your breath, catch your breath a lot when dealing with this person. Like you really need a lot of moments to yourself, whether that's just leaving the house and going to take a walk or finding some excuse to leave the house to just be alone and without this person because you feel like this relationship is overwhelming sometimes, but it didn't used to always be this way. Let's see this King of Pentacles, Taurus card. Why is this King of Pentacles? What are you trying to say? King of Swords, Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you could try to soften up your message about why this just isn't going to work, why you have to cut this out. I feel like you don't want it to be like a super bad breakup. You just rather it to just cleanly let it go instead of having like a major blowout. But I feel like, to be honest, that's inevitable because you can't control the way the other person is going to react. I feel like you're thinking more clearly now. Yeah, like you're thinking way more clearly now. Let's see this Five of Pentacles for Taurus, though. Especially regarding your finances, like regarding money, your money is going to slowly grow because you go from the Five of Pentacles to the Page of Pentacles to the Knight, the Emperor, and Ten of Pentacles. You'll learn how to control your finances better. Your money is going to grow. Because I feel like as long as you save and be in control of your spending and how much you give out, yeah, definitely. Five of Pentacles for Taurus mid-month. Page of Cups, Nine of Wands. I feel like you were still trying to grow the love, like you were still fighting to be in love, but it just wasn't there anymore. You could be dealing with the Pisces, but I feel like you were really, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I have Scorpio here too. But like you were really fighting for this person's love or maybe this person's affection. Yeah. Strong Cancer, Pisces. I don't know why this makes me feel like you were probably secretly in love with someone else. Like you would daydream about somebody else because the way he's looking at this sound, like he really wanted this to grow, or he's waiting for this to grow to be more miraculous than the others. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's how you felt about this person. Like you really wanted this to be the love of your life. There's a full moon in Taurus now. So maybe that has some significance for somebody. Okay, what's next? Let's see this moon card. Because you have it here twice. After this full moon, activate this energy. Oh, Strength in reverse, Ace of Cups. So you could have felt vulnerable and weak to this love. I mean, there is a strong possibility that it could have been somebody else, but you felt weak and vulnerable to this love. Yeah, something new. But I really feel like it's like if you're dealing with two people, I feel like one of them don't know. One of them doesn't know that there's somebody else significant in your life. Like it's maybe somewhat of a secret. Yeah. But when this this flew. You get over this pretty quick. Yeah. This is nasty energy. I feel like this end up being a bad breakup with somebody, but I feel like you'll get over it pretty quick. You won't mourn this for long. You won't be sad about this for long. Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you could be offering your love. Yeah, no more third party. I felt that. That 3 is definitely turning into a 2. Like you're not trying to fix this. You're not trying to reunite with this person. You're not trying to put any more time, effort, energy, or resources into something that you've already tried so hard, where you've been working on this relationship and you felt numb. Like it's just not there anymore. But I feel like you're going forward, you probably already have somebody lined up. Like you could be trying to start a new chapter with somebody else. One more. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Either you don't wanna offer your love to this person who can be a little controlling, or they have to have the last word. They gotta make their presence known. They have to be the one that's, I almost want to say, plays the victim. Yeah, or you could be cutting a third party out who could be the Queen of Wands, or you could be cutting somebody else out to go towards the Queen of Wands. But let's see this Queen of Swords, though. Taurus. What's the message? Temperance. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I feel like you're cutting this person out to get your peace of mind back, to find that harmony back in you. I really feel like you're thinking clear now. 7 of Cups. You weighed your options. You keeping your options open now after this disappointment. Like you're looking at all your other options besides being with this person. There it is. One more. The Emperor. King of Cups. You're taking control of your love life. Taurus, I feel like you're really taking control of your love life. Or there could be an Aries coming in for you as far as love. Yeah, I feel like you'll be hurt over the loss of this relationship, but I feel like you'll bounce back so quick. It'll be like it almost never even happened. Like you kind of are guarded against this ex or whatever they are, child's mom. If you're a father, like you're kind of guarded against this situation. I feel like it's something you don't trust about this person. Something that makes you want to look deeper into who they really are, or what it is they really say to you. Because it's not like you're in love with them. I feel like you're trying to offer your love somewhere else to somebody who makes you weak at the knees. This is something new. This is not the same energy up here. So it's like once you drop this, you'll jump into something really quick. Let's see. Are there any more messages? Oh, you have nurture, blossom, healing begins, nurture, the Empress. You could have been dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. Heal. Okay, so you definitely have to heal after this relationship. Maybe you jumped into this relationship without really healing yourself, or you're trying to jump into a new relationship without fully healing yourself. Be careful of that so that you don't bring baggage into the new relationship. But I really feel like you need to nurture yourself to allow your more feminine side or your more sentimental side to really show, if you don't want to be seen as just this bad person, this cheater, you know, sadness and isolation. Well, you have the Hermit in reverse. Taurus, I feel like you've come out of sadness and isolation from this relationship. Love abounds because there's love waiting for you. Choose your battles, yes. I feel like it's telling you to choose your battles. Some of you really want a clean breakup. Like you don't want negative feelings or where you have to get a restraining order against this person, or they go, talking bad about you to your mutual friends or family members. Like you want a really clean, quick breakup so that you can move forward to the next chapter of your life. And as much as you try to stop certain things, you can't control it. Because some things are just destined to be, it's destined to happen. Any more messages for Taurus? Grief. Oh, and release. I feel like it may hurt you to let this go, but you know that you have to. Yeah, you know you have to. Abundance, yeah. What is this? Passion. You can feel like there's a greater love that's just more passionate to you. And if you were dealing with two different people, Taurus, you could be trying to ask forgiveness to the person who you want to go back to. Now, I don't feel like it's the one that you released. I feel like it's the one who you're passionate about. Like I said, if you had two people and one of them didn't know, the one who does know, that be the person that you're actually really passionate about, where your cups is once you go within and ask for forgiveness. Yeah. Or you could also be telling the person who you're releasing to forgive you, but this just isn't working. Whatever you put them through or whatever changes they made in their life to be with you, I feel like you've changed your mind. Yeah, like maybe you've changed your mind and you want them to forgive you, but you're trying to be true to yourself because there's no abundance in this relationship. It's no, right, it's no passion. The passion could be gone. Hmm. Okay, Taurus, I hope that this helps somebody out there. I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.